Creatures of the night, I am so excited for the new season of Dark Side of the Ring, season 6. For those of you who's watched me before, the AEW reviews, WWE reviews, and all that stuff, I was doing Dark Side of the Ring. Literally, I started off with doing season 3 of Dark Side of the Ring, and that's what really sparked my interest for just doing reviews on pro wrestling in general. I have reviewed seasons 1 through 5. Y'all go ahead and check that out. I have also reviewed Who Killed WCW, same producers over there. I've done Tales of Territories as well. All those reviews are on my channel. They're on playlists. Go ahead and check them out if you like. So I'm really excited to see this. Now, for me, I feel like there's like so many topics within pro wrestling that can be done in terms of the dark side of, the ring. And I'm not gonna lie, after the whole Plane Ride from Hell episode, I felt like, holy shit, I don't know how many more seasons this show's gonna get, but here we are, season 6. They dropped the topics for the episodes. I have not seen it yet. I spent all day trying to avoid this. So let's take a look and see what the topics are. All right, so I'm pulling this up so I can see what the topics are. Okay, Hell in a Cell. That's interesting. I wonder who they're gonna get on here, because I know Mick Foley ain't doing nothing, so they might as well get him to talk about that. Big Van Vader. Okay, Tony Atlas. They have a whole fucking episode on Tony Atlas. That's gonna be good, and Tony's gonna go on that episode and just go off. I love Tony Atlas. He is, I feel like, one of the more how would I say, honest people in terms of doing interviews or whatnot in terms of wrestlers. And I like his vibe. They're gonna bring up the foot fetish thing. For those of you who don't know, Tony Atlas has a major foot fetish. If you just put your feet in front of him, he'll have at it. That's all I can say on that. Ludwig Borga. I don't think I know that. I don't think I know this one. Billy Jack Haynes. Oh, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Oh my god. Well, Superstar Billy Graham. Is this for each episode? Oh my god, Daphne. Holy shit. Well, that might be one of the darker episodes for sure. The original Sheik, okay, and Muhammad Hassan. Very interesting. When y'all gonna do a real episode on Vince McMahon? Like, for real, for real. I've also reviewed the little documentary that they did on Vince McMahon, which was really them clipping up shit from Dark Side of the Ring episodes and putting it into just one mega episode and just saying this is about Vince McMahon. We need a real episode on Vince McMahon. We probably won't get that simply because The Rock has ties with these people now, like in terms of like Vice TV and whatnot. I don't think they're gonna get that deep. I don't think they're gonna get that deep into it. I think that's really interesting. Let me pop on the trailer and see who on here. Because that's another thing too. Because like I was saying, after the whole not Who Killed WCW, after the Plane Ride from Hell, a lot of people had said, "Oh well, I'll never do interviews for this show again, or I'll never do it if they ever approach me about it." So they didn't want to get caught up in controversies and things like that. So let me just take a look, because it's like 30 seconds of the show. So let me see who in this little clip they're going to show who's actually going to be providing interviews for the show. Okay, well, Mick Foley is here. I love when they do the reenactments of like scenes and stuff. I think it's so cool. Jim Cornette will do anything for $1. Jim Ross is here. Okay, RVD is here. Tony Atlas, obviously. Mark Henry? Okay. They got Mark Henry in here. Mark Henry at that point where he's doing anything for $1 as well. We did see him at a TNA pre-show. All right, it's just a 30-second clip, so it doesn't really show too much, but they ended up showing a couple of people that's going to be doing interviews, and then they have the date, which is March 25th. March 25th is when we'll be back with a new season. March 25th, is that a Tuesday? They typically do them on Tuesday nights. And it's really really great. Last season, I really did enjoy last season. I mean, if you've never seen it, I know that the first two seasons are on Tubi. I think other than that, everything else you have to, I guess, be subscribed to Vice for. I'm not sure exactly where else. If I do see something, I'll post it down in the comments if anybody's interested in seeing some of those episodes. I understand that some of these topics can be really, really deep, and the show is called Dark Side of the Ring. I don't think it necessarily promotes negativity when it comes to wrestling. I will say this, they do end up having you look at some of these people that you've idolized in a different way, because we see them as these characters on TV and we fall in love with them, or maybe we hate some of them, but you don't really realize how they are as people outside of that ring. So some of these things are very interesting. I do know that this Daphne episode is definitely gonna is gonna be that one this season for sure that's gonna have people talking. Some of these topics are a little bit more on the lighter side, but we'll see what we're able to get. This is one of those things, like, I wish that they would, like, anybody who was involved would be able to just be like, yeah, I'll do an interview. We won't see Taker doing an interview here talking about Hell in a Cell or anything like that, which would be really, really cool. There's that thing where a lot of wrestlers seem to have their little loyalty, especially WWE current wrestlers or legends, so they may not participate in things like this, but it would be cool if that were to happen, to just get everybody's thoughts on what has happened when it comes to a lot of these topics here. And I do like when they do episodes that are not necessarily focused on one particular person, but like an event, like a pay-per-view or a match or something. So the Hell in a Cell topic did kind of catch me by surprise. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Vader's episode as well. I'm looking forward to the whole season. You guys already know. Obviously, I have done the reviews for the other season, so I will be doing reviews on this as well. So I'm really, really excited to see how that goes. So for those of you who are interested, Dark Side of the Ring is on Vice, which comes out on March 25th, and they usually come out on Tuesday nights. And if you haven't seen any of the other episodes, go ahead and check them out. They're really, really interesting. And I do think that you don't even have to be a wrestling fan to enjoy these. It makes a little bit more sense if you are a wrestling fan and know some of the little terminologies or some of the things that may or may not have happened. So it is a little easier to follow as a wrestling fan, but they are done really, really well. So go ahead and check out some of these past episodes before season 6 come out, because it's going to be so good. Can't wait, you guys. I will be back for the reviews of Dark Side of the Ring season 6, and until then, you can see me review everything else that I do on my channel. As usual, it's all about pro wrestling. See you guys then. Bye.